In this video, I'm going to show you how you can post unoriginal content without getting any strikes on TikTok. I have personally done this and made over $110,000 from TikTok's Creator Rewards program, growing a page to over 700,000 followers in the process. I'm still in the program to this day on this account, and I rarely get a strike. There are going to be 3 different methods that we can use to help us achieve this. So with that being said, let's get straight into it with method number 1. This is the method that I personally use, where you're going to make little changes to the videos to make TikTok think it's original. I'm going to show you the different ways that we can do this, but before I do, there's a rule that I would use to make sure you practically never get a strike. That rule is to try and use 3 different clips per video and make sure each clip is under 30 seconds. This is something that I have found out from extensive testing with my pages. And whenever I have at least 3 different clips in a video, with each clip being under 30 seconds, it tends to never get a strike. However, there are also some other tips and tricks that we can use to make little adjustments to the video to make it seem more original. So if we now come over to my laptop, we're going to be inside of CapCut, and that is the video editor that I'm going to use, but you can do the same sort of things in any kind of video editor. So then, for us to actually go ahead and make a video with a clip that isn't technically ours, what we're going to first of all need to do is try and find a clip that we want to create the video about. So if I come onto TikTok, as you can see, I found this video that has 82,000 likes, and fortunately for me, I know who this is Meek Mill. So I'm going to go ahead and try and find this video on YouTube, the full video, so I can go ahead and take that clip. As you can see on YouTube, I've gone ahead and found the Meek Mill clip. People always ask me how I find these clips so easily. Honestly, it's just about being clever with the way you search. I literally just searched up Meek Mill talking about wanting to be richer. And then I stumbled across this video. I could see it was by Hip Hop Whatever, and then I scrolled down and found the actual video. Once you've found it, you're going to go ahead and take the link, and then you're going to bring this into something called YouTube Transcript and paste the link in. If you're on a MacBook, you can press Command F, whatever that is the equivalent to in Windows. I'm not sure. And that brings up a search bar where you can search for whatever you want. So I'm trying to find legendary, so I'm going to search up leg. And then, as you can see, if I just scroll down and have a look, I'm just trying to be legendary. Then I can see that this is 6 minutes into the video, and I'm going to go ahead and take my clip from here. There are a few different ways you can do this. You can screen record the clip if you would like, or you can also use a downloader. Now, as for how I would go about this, I would probably screen record the clip and just make sure that I am screen recording it in high quality. Then I would use that clip and bring it into CapCut. However, I also have a clip pack that I use for this page to help blur it up. So I'm just going to take one of these clips from here, download one of these, and then I'm going to go ahead and use this for today's video. Okay, so as we can see, I've got my clip, I've dragged it to size. Obviously, if I was doing this properly, I would be cutting the video up and making sure everything is all good. But just to show you guys the different ways we can make adjustments to make it more original, try and remember that rule. Keep your clips under 30 seconds and have at least 3 in a video. This way, you're going to get way fewer strikes. But another thing that you can do is mirror the video. So now, as you can see, if TikTok tries to pick up whether this is reused or not, if somebody has used this, it's going to be harder for them to pick it up if it is mirrored and nobody has used it as a mirrored clip before. There are also other things that we can do, such as putting auto captions on the video, adding filters, or applying effects. All these things are going to add up to make your videos less likely to be struck. That's pretty much it for method 1. This one works for me, and you guys can go ahead and try it. However, if you don't want to try this method, we're going to move on to method number 2. Method number 2 is very simple and involves using low-key clips. What do I mean by this? I mean clips of people that have fewer followers. Instead of using big names like Kai CNET or iShowSpeed, you can find people that don't have as many followers. Or maybe it's a clip of someone who does have a lot of followers, but it is a brand new video that has been posted, or it's a very old video that you haven't seen anybody use before. These things are going to make it less likely for you to get strikes, so this is definitely a good way to go about it. You can try to find smaller podcasts or smaller YouTubers that are coming up, and you can help them blow up while making some good money off the back of it, because nobody else is really going to be posting them. If any of you are looking to buy TikTok accounts that have already been monetized, or you're from a country where you can't join the creativity program, I'm going to leave a link to this website below called Local Tik Accounts, where you can buy accounts that are already monetized so you can start earning from your first day in the creativity program. If this is something you've been looking for or think could be of value to you, I'll leave a link to them in the description. As you guys know, I don't promote a whole lot on this channel unless it's something that I believe will be useful to you. Once again, if you're in the market for a monetized account, whether that's YouTube, TikTok Shop, affiliate program, or the creativity program, these are the guys to go to. Finally, method number 3 is going to be you reacting to clips yourself. You're sort of making a reaction to the clips, and it could just be your face, it doesn't even need sound. Or if you don't want to use yourself, something that you could try is using an AI avatar. This will make it more original as you are reacting to the video and adding something to it, making it less likely that you'll get a strike. If you're someone looking to post clips that are a little bit longer, like maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and you don't want to have smaller clips or sections of 30 seconds, then this could be a good method for you. This is going to be pretty simple to do. Once again, you're going to come into CapCut and you're going to record yourself reacting. You could even record yourself just looking at the camera or reacting not even to the video. But if you wanted to do it a bit more intentionally, you could create the video first and then film yourself reacting to it. As you can see, I'm now in CapCut and I have a video of myself that I recorded before recording this video. Then yeah, you're just going to use that and add it as an overlay on your video. If I go ahead and drag this as an overlay into CapCut, as you can see, it's then going to fill up the whole screen, which we don't want. So what I'm going to do is come over to Video, then press Remove Background and press Auto Removal. The background will be removed, and I'm going to go ahead and make this smaller, as I don't want to be in the way, and I'm going to have my reaction in the bottom or top of the video wherever you want it. However, I do also know that a lot of you aren't going to want to show your face, and if you want to try this method, this is something you could try using an AI avatar. This is just one that I found randomly on Google by searching. Maybe have a Google search. This one is called Vid, and they seem to let you have AI characters that speak. I just made him speak, and I'm just going to mute it when I come into CapCut. So you'll basically make yourself an AI character, and then they'll be moving, so it looks somewhat realistic. Once you bring it into CapCut and add it as an overlay like before, the whole process will be very similar. I'm going to mute the clip as I don't want to hear him talking. Then I'll go into Remove Background, press Auto Removal, and this will remove the background for me. I can then have my AI character down there, and it looks like I have somebody watching the video, which is going to make it less likely for me to get a strike. In summary, these 3 methods, making small edits to clips, using low-key or less popular content, and reacting to videos yourself, are powerful ways to post content on TikTok without risking strikes. By employing these strategies, you can effectively navigate TikTok's content policies, allowing you to grow your audience and monetize your content without the constant worry of penalties. Whether you're just starting out or looking to optimize your existing content, these techniques can provide you with the creative freedom to share and engage with your audience confidently. Good luck and happy posting.